and it promises to be an exciting and educated family and entertainment experience this morning. Now it's the midweek. I like to call it the hump day, so we definitely want to set the tone right for today and the rest of the week, so stay tuned for the next 2 hours. We're going to bring it hot for you. It's always good vibes here, and I must warn you, we're highly addictive. Definitely the entire Wake Up Nigeria crew, we're addictive, so make sure you take us in very good doses. Right now, remember, you can catch us live on YouTube at TVC Entertainment, or download the TVC App Store or app on App Store and Google Play Store to watch the show. Make sure it's just in your pocket, so your phone, your tab, whatever it is. Now use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC on all our social media platforms and at TVC Entertainment. All right, let's look at what we have in store for you today. I told you it's going to be an amazing 2 hours. In the kitchen, we have Betha Chef making something really sumptuous. What's she making? Well, she's making rice pudding for us this morning, and I cannot wait to see what that tastes like, to be honest. And now joining us for a musical performance, we have Holly. Is a Nigerian rapper with a unique style fusing hip-hop, Afrobeats, and Ote to create a genre-defined message. Of course, we will be celebrating you and your loved ones, all the firstborns, the January babies, and I'm one of them, on birthday shout-outs. So if it's your birthday in the month of January, happy birthday to you, but not to worry, we have a special segment for you. Make sure you tune in.
You go get everything and more.
On Wellness, we're joined with Essie Golden. She is a fitness professional whose work focuses on quality movement, consistency, and using fitness as a tool for long-term physical and mental resilience. Today, she'll be discussing a new year, wrong foundations, why your workout isn't working. Well, that will be an interesting one because everyone obviously has their New Year resolution and everybody wants to, shed some weight. So let's see what's not working and what we can do better. And of course, for our final conversation, we have Caroline Hutchins. She is a distinguished practitioner, entrepreneur, and philanthropist whose career has spanned more than 2 decades. She's appeared in numerous films as well as the reality TV show The Real Housewives of Lagos. A multifaceted career reflects her commitment to creative excellence, entrepreneurship, and humanitarian service. Well, we'll find out all that she's been up to. All right, a beautiful show just for you. I cannot wait to see how it all unfolds, but we'll take a quick break. See you after this. This is the news update. Now we start off with security. The Chief Army of Staff, Lieutenant General Wahidi Shahibu, says the Nigerian Army would deploy additional troops to Niger State to curb the rising threat of terrorism. He disclosed this at the opening of the 2026 Training and Doctrine Command Conference. Senior reporter Chinemi Bayami reports.
The renewed commitment follows recent deadly attacks on communities, including the killing of residents in Kaswandaji village, Agwara local government area of Niger State. Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Wahid Shaibu says the army is acting on President Bola Tinubu's directive to flush out terrorists and secure the release of abducted persons.
Now, for the recent wave of attacks in Niger State, you know that the landmass of Niger State is one of the largest we have, and we are looking at it on how we are going to, do various deployments to curtail those waves of attacks. In doing that, we'll be looking at our deployments here in Niger State and how we can either have a troop surge or we can leverage various technology inputs of how it will impact positively on the various operations that the troops down here are conducting. And I believe that once that is done, it will stem the tides of attacks in Niger State.
He said this at the Training and Doctrine Command of the Nigerian Army 5-day conference, themed Enhancing Nigerian Army Operational Outcomes through Effective Training and Doctrine Implementation. Commander of TRADOC, Major General Peter Mala, says the conference is aimed at strengthening operational effectiveness, which will provide framework to guide counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency.
Which serves as our professional blueprint and intellectual foundational, will continue to guide our training, shape our operational outcome. It is imperative that the doctrine remains dynamic, relevant, and responsive to emerging threats.
While the Army headquarters focuses on policy formation, the Chief of Army Staff stresses that difficult questions must be asked to ensure training and doctrine translate into real results on the battlefield.
How would you encourage adaptive thinking in the students that pass through your various institutions? What are your plans for churning out combat-ready troops from our training institutions? How do you build resilience in our troops? How do you encourage joint and multi-agency cooperation mindset in the troops that pass through your training institutions?
The Training and Doctrine Command is the Nigerian Army's strategic think tank. It is expected that at the outcome of this conference, the issues of operations in the Army and how the fight will be carefully taken care of. Chanemi Bami, TVC News, Mina.
And Colombia's Foreign Minister Rosa Yolanda Villavichenko has warned that her country would answer any breach of its sovereignty with a military response in the wake of threats from the United States President Donald Trump. At a news conference on Tuesday, Ms. Valenciano said under international law, countries have the right to self-defense should they be attacked. According to her, if such aggression were to occur, the military would defend the national territory and the country's sovereignty. Her comments come as Latin America grapples with the aftermath of the U.S. military attack on Venezuela in the early morning hours of Saturday, which resulted in dozens of deaths and the abduction of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores. In announcing the attack, Mr. Trump on Saturday put the Latin American region on notice, describing the Western Hemisphere as a sphere of influence. He added that the military operations should serve as a warning to anyone who would threaten American sovereignty or endanger American lives. And now on the sports scene, the Super Eagles returned to training following the impressive win over the members of Mozambique in the Africa Cup of Nations round of 16. A brace from talisman Victor Osimhen and further strikes from Ademola Lookman and Akol Adams sealed the Super Eagles' win over the members. Despite speculations in the media about threatening to quit the team, Osimhen was involved in the team's recovery session, just as Ademola Lookman. 25 players involved in the team's training session as defender Ryan Alebiosu continues to recuperate from the leg injury he sustained against the Cranes of Uganda, while forward Akol Adams missed the session, having been granted permission to leave the team's camp to be with his mother in the hospital. Nigeria will take on Algeria in the quarterfinals of the Africa Cup of Nations in Marrakesh. Head coach Eric Chile commended the team's performance while disclosing all teams' disputes will be resolved within the team.
If we want to be ambitious, we have to continue to improve and to keep this quality on the pitch. My job now is to keep the player to keep the player very focused about their training session and their behavior. What happened in the pitch will stay in the group. I don't need to tell you what happened or what will happen.
Personally, just thinking about the team winning. Now we're in the quarterfinals, so our next opponent is going to be another strong team. For us to keep the same mentality and keep the same drive, and hopefully we'll have the whole of Morocco supporting us as well.
And now moving over to the English Premier League, Chelsea has announced the appointment of Liam Rossignol as the club's new head coach. The 41-year-old signed a contract until 2032 and replaces Enzo Maresca following the Italian's departure on New Year's Day. Maresca left the Stamford Bridge 18 months into his reign after relationship with the club's hierarchy broke down and his position was viewed untenable. Rossignol will take charge of Saturday's FA Cup third-round tie at Championship side Carlton Athletic. Callum McFarlane, who presided over a 1-1 draw at Manchester City on Sunday, will oversee Wednesday's Premier League game at Fulham, though Rossignol will watch on from the stands. And that's it on the news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. But there's still so much more coming your way. Please stay with us.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas. It shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
It's a mean getaway out of hustle and bustling in Lagos, at Lagos, with Lagos, about Lagos, and it's the vice that gives me joy. Entertainment is creativity. Entertainment is way of life. Entertainment is how you can describe it. That thing. That thing that gives you joy. That thing that's specific. That's entertainment to me.
Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist, poet, and award-winning author known for her acclaimed 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and her numerous poetry and essay collections. Angelou was born on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Angelou had a difficult childhood. Her parents split up when she was very young. Around the 1960s, Angelou lived in Ghana working as an editor and a freelance writer. Angela also held a position at the University of Ghana for a time before she joined a community of revolutionist returnees exploring Pan-Africanism and became close with human rights activist and black nationalist leader Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. In 1961, Angela appeared in an off-Broadway production of Jean Genet's The Blacks with James L. Jones.
New Year, everyone. If you're just tuning in for the first time to Wake Up Nigeria in 2026, hopefully it's begun the right way. And yeah, you're in the right place. You're in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. And it's such a pleasure to welcome the one and only Chef Bertha. I feel like there should be a drum roll and some music. Chef Bertha in the building. Whoop, 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 whoop. So she looks like she has come prepared. She has brought all her tools of, okay, I was going to say mass destruction, but she's going to be cooking something great. It's great to have you. How was your New Year's?
Very well, thank you.
Great, great, great. So I know that chefs were working throughout the holidays.
Where are you from?
They had so much work to do. Were you one of those chefs that was like...
I would have thought you were Igbo.
Okay. Was there any crazy order that...
Your mom is... So full-fledged Yoruba. Your grandma is not... Like, so you're, like, in the, like the ancestry is like pure.
How long is everything going to be?
How long is your song? What are you performing?
Really? How do we have to do something about that? Well, thankfully, we have Wake Up Nigeria to showcase all your other skills and all the other amazing meals you can prepare. So what are we making this morning, Chef Bertha?
We're making rice pudding.
Rice pudding. Okay, so for those who do not know what rice pudding is, you need to let us know what sort of dish it is and where it's from.
Okay. Rice pudding is originally from ancient Asia.
Okay.
So it's actually a dessert, but I think, well, for me, it's actually very easy go-to breakfast. Like you have leftover rice, you just need to do it. I'm not going to tell you, you're going to watch.
Yeah.
So you can know what you need to do to get your rice pudding.
All right.
It's basically
Okay.
yeah, easy go-to.
So, rice pudding, an easy go-to breakfast or dessert, is going to be coming your way. We're going to be doing this with Chef Bertha after this break. Stay with us.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to East Flash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Alpha. I know that.
I go shoot out for you.
You already know, guys. East Flash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's East Flash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. And if you're just tuning in, you are here at exactly the right time. Why? Because we're about to start cooking. Okay, so it's not a secret that this is one of my favorite parts of the show. And Chef Bertha just happens to be here to show us something extra special. Rice pudding. Yes, you heard it right. Rice pudding. Have you ever seen the word pudding put beside rice before? Maybe not. Maybe it's the first time, and maybe you want to take the volume up because Chef Bertha is about to tell us the ingredients we need. All right, so talk to us. Chef, what do we need for this dish?
We have basically nothing too serious.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Okay.
Cinnamon.
Let's open that up, shall we?
Cinnamon.
Just leave it right there. I got it.
coconut shavings,
Okay.
raisins,
Ooh, okay.
pre-cooked rice, whole milk, and vanilla essence.
Okay, so this is the whole milk,
yeah.
right? Did you take this from powder and mix it?
No.
With water?
No,
This is store-bought
yeah.
whole milk. Okay,
Store-bought
fantastic.
whole milk, yeah.
You prefer that to the basic powdered milk that
No,
most
this
people
is
use?
this is what you're supposed
This
to
is what you're
use
supposed
for rice
to use.
pudding, yeah.
And what about the condensed milk, the one that's in a can? You don't want to.
No, you don't use that for rice pudding.
You can't use it for rice
Yeah,
pudding?
you need something with like this kind of consistency that the rice could cook in.
All right. So I'm just trying to find some cheat codes for our people at home that want to try it right now. They have leftover rice from
You can
yesterday
use
night.
evaporated milk.
Aha.
Yeah, if you can't find your whole milk.
Okay, evaporated milk, beautiful. You might have some of that at home, or just find some whole milk, store-bought whole milk. So one more time, there's cinnamon here, there's coconut shavings,
Raisins.
there is raisins. So what is the first thing we need to do?
So the first thing we need to do, we put the whole milk.
Okay.
Heat it up a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get to it. Do I need the pot to be hot? Do I need it to be... So I need it to warm gently, or do I blast it with the heat?
No, medium heat.
Medium heat. Beautiful. Okay, so that's quite a lot of milk, though.
I'm not going to use all of it.
All right, so tentatively, how many cups are we talking?
This is 1 liter.
1 liter?
Yeah.
No, I mean, how many cups are we using?
For the, about 4 cups.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
4 cups. When it comes to measuring cups, we're talking about the measuring cup.
This size?
Yes, the cooking measuring cups.
Cups.
Not the cup you use to drink your coffee. Okay. All right then. Beautiful. So 4 cups of milk to the heat. So from experience, you know, milk tends to begin to change form when it starts to heat up. You know, it either, you know, starts to bubble or curdle, or, you know, depending on the type of milk you have.
Yeah, this just bubbles. The whole milk just bubbles.
It just
Nothing.
bubbles. Beautiful. So whole milk usually has like a film at the top of it. Sometimes when you heat it up and it starts to cool down, so there's like a skin on top of whole milk.
I mean, with
like
the rice,
yeah,
you won't
see that.
Yeah, you won't see all of that.
Great. All right. So now we're waiting for this to warm up. One more time, let's talk about the rice.
Okay.
So this is pre-cooked rice. It's not that I went to go and cook rice specially for rice pudding.
Yeah.
It's
pre-cooked rice.
So
like
in other words,
your usual pre-cooked rice. So when you want to, you know, transform this into your rice pudding, that's why you have your whole milk.
Okay.
You can boil it a little bit more to get that soft consistency. Yeah.
So you know all those clumpy bits of rice that you find at the bottom of your pots?
Yeah.
Can I use that?
No.
I shouldn't use that.
No.
Okay, just to be sure.
No, not the clumpy part. Yeah. When you have leftover rice, actual leftover rice that you can eat. Not,
All right then. So at this point, we're waiting for the milk to warm up a bit, and then Chef Bertha will be taking us through the rest of the process. But Rume is standing by with our first performer of the day.
That's right. Of course, you know, we love music right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And right now, I'm joined with Holly. Is a rapper with a unique style, fusing hip-hop, Afrobeat, and Olte to create a genre-defining sound. And of course, is right here with us this morning. Good morning. Happy New Year. I'm telling everybody Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to the viewers.
Yes. So tell me, your name is Holly. Is that the name your parents gave you?
No, my name is Joel, actually.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a Yoruba boy from Ogun State.
Oh.
Yes.
So where did Holly come from?
I don't know. It's basically from a very holy individual. So yeah.
So,
nice. Yeah. There's a lot of backstory to it, though. But like, yeah, that's basically it.
Interesting. So how long have you been doing music for?
I've been doing music for a very long time. Unofficially put my first release 2019, officially 2021, but I've been making music for as long as I remember. Like, I was that kid in his class where you drum and I'll be freestyling.
So did they used to like do, you know how they do the beats on the lockers? I think that's what we had in my secondary school.
We started from this Mubuno Feli Feli. I don't know if you remember it.
I remember
you know that beat was very simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's what actually made me even discover that I had passion for music, because it was first like a joke among my classmates. We're just playing around,
Nice. Do you have any, body of work at the moment?
I have a body of work coming out February. I have some unofficial body of works out, but like my first official body of work is coming out February this month. I just signed with a new label, new management, LG Entertainment. So like that's that. And my music now, like you know what?
We'll just let you perform so we understand what your music is.
All right.
Take it away.
All right. Thank you very much.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Level 2, electrified fence. Terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. In his early years as a professional, Clay was more highly regarded for his charm and personality than for his ring skills. He sought to raise public interest in his fights by reading childlike poetry and spouting self-descriptive phrases like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. On February 25, 1964, at age 22, he pulled off a major upset, defeating Sonny Liston to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That same year, he shocked the boxing establishment again by denouncing his...
It is time for us to celebrate your loved ones on Wake Up Nigeria. Wish them a happy birthday. You know the works. Now, this morning, we begin with Mrs. Abiodun Fidelia. January 6th is your birthday, and this shout out is coming to you from Sheung and WOD Logistics Unit. Enjoy the celebration.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more.
Celebrating Mrs. Olubumi Oluyomi. January 12 is your birthday. This is coming to you from Sheung and WOD Logistics Unit. Enjoy the celebration. Happy birthday to Mrs. Oluwatomisi Ayobami. January 1 is your birthday. Starting the year the right way, I dare say. This is coming to you from your darling husband. Have a great celebration all through the month.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more.
Now we are celebrating Olajumoke Olatunji. January 6th is your birthday, and this is coming to you from Zay Zay. Enjoy the celebration, okay? Happy birthday!
I wish you long life.
Happy birthday to Omot Omeko. January 4 is your birthday. Lady Kath celebrates you. Have a great time.
This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you
Happy birthday to Oyinlola Mamudu. January 9 is your birthday. This is coming to you from Lady Kath. Enjoy the celebration, all right? Happy birthday. And yes, we get to celebrate Timileyin Olamide Olatunbosun. January 11 is your birthday. You're celebrating yourself, all right? However, we at Wake Up Nigeria celebrate you too. Enjoy the celebration.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have. This day is your day.
January, I'm looking forward to January 30th myself. Well, talking about celebrations, what's a celebration without food, right? That's why we're heading back to the kitchen right away.
It is indeed a celebration. It's a celebration right here in the kitchen, right here on Wake Up Nigeria. It's so much fun. We had to make sure we had enough cameras focused on this kitchen for you. Yes. Make sure you stay close and watch attentively because Chef Bertha is about to tell us how to make rice pudding. When we left you earlier, we put the milk on the heat.
Yeah.
The whole milk. Let's see how it's doing. The whole milk it's not curdling, it's not burnt, it's not turned brown, it's not turned to cheese, it's not turned to yogurt.
Yes. So
no, it's still just warm milk.
Yeah.
This is what
on medium heat.
On medium heat.
Stir
Okay.
from time to time.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're not expecting anything to happen to this milk before we add any ingredients.
No.
That was what I was trying to establish.
No, you just need to heat up.
Now I've been looking at this rice, and I'm thinking about the fact that you're about to pour the rice into the milk.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about this part. I can't explain
Not
why.
all of it though.
Not all of it?
No, not all
Okay,
of it.
so this is
the right
pre-cooked
amount.
rice.
Yeah, pre-cooked.
All right. So if you parboiled this rice, would it have the same effect?
Yeah.
It would? Okay, fantastic. This is rice that's basically soft.
I think I'm going to put all of it.
It's already cooked, but not spoiling, right?
No, no, it's not.
There are some dishes I've heard of that you wanted to start fermenting. You wanted to start having a particular.
Not this one.
Not this one,
Not
right?
this one.
Okay, beautiful. So you literally just drenched rice inside milk, right in front of us, right here on national TV. And we're like, what is she doing? It's rice pudding, calm down. She knows what she's doing. She is a chef. We only bring professionals to you right here on Wake Up Nigeria.
Okay.
So what's that? What are you doing?
Cinnamon.
Okay.
A pinch of cinnamon.
Pinch, okay.
Not so much, so you don't mess the whole thing up.
Okay. Pinch of cinnamon.
Very little vanilla essence.
Very little. So, okay. So you're talking about maybe like a tablespoon?
Yeah.
A tablespoon?
Half of a tablespoon.
Half a tablespoon?
Yeah, half a tablespoon.
Okay, like a teaspoon then. All right. Fantastic.
And then 1 cup of sugar.
Sugar has gone in. Fantastic. So now there are a lot of people that are known for watching their weight. Is this one of the dishes they should be avoiding?
Yes. Avoid this, please.
This is decadent.
It is not going to help you at all.
This is rich. This is tasty. It is sweetened. It is whole milk. None of that low-fat stuff.
This is 100%
full fat.
Full fat.
Wow.
This is just, I want to spoil myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely spoiling you right here on Wake Up Nigeria with this particular dish. It's so easy to prepare. And so before the show began, and she mentioned the dish, you know, I mentioned some backstory. We weren't on air at that point. I want to just relate the story again. My mom is probably watching right now. My mom used to work at an old people's home when I was a child, when I was around 7 or 8 years old. And what I remember was her coming home with loads of leftover food that the old people don't really eat that much, but there's always this huge kitchen for them. And rice pudding was a staple for them because, rice pudding is supposed to be soft. And it's something that old people can eat, and it's tasty and it's decadent and everything. So this really brings back some memories. Let me take the ingredients one more time. That's it right there on the screen. Now we have full cream milk, we have cinnamon, we have coconut shavings, vanilla essence, 1 cup of sugar, and of course, the baba of them all, the rice. This is pre-cooked rice, everyone. So that leftover rice that you're wondering, what am I going to do with this rice? You people have wasted my rice. It's not wasted, people.
Vanilla pudding. Sorry, rice pudding.
Rice pudding.
Yeah.
So now you've dunked the rice into the milk with the sugar, with the vanilla essence,
cinnamon,
and the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we looking forward to happening right now?
It's going to thicken up a bit. When you're boiling rice, the rice is going to absorb the milk.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to thicken up. And I mean, that's all basically. And you have to stir from time to time to avoid burning.
Okay.
At the
so
bottom.
I'm trying to find different dishes to compare this to for people at home to maybe understand what it's like. I think of like oats.
Yeah, oats.
Oatmeal.
It's really, really close to oatmeal.
It's close to oatmeal, but maybe not as healthy as oatmeal.
No, not as healthy as oatmeal, but yeah, it's close to oatmeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So am I looking for it to thicken like oatmeal, or am I looking for it to swell? What is going to be happening?
It's going to do both. It's going to thicken and it's going to swell a bit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right then. So is there something I should avoid doing at all?
Well, avoid putting too much cinnamon.
Interesting.
Yeah, because too much cinnamon is just going to mess up the whole thing.
The flavor.
Yeah, too much vanilla essence. Very little.
Very little.
Half a teaspoon of, a pinch of cinnamon. And a teaspoon of vanilla essence.
All right.
Well, depends on the amount you're making though.
Okay then, Chef Bertha, we're trusting you with this. I can't wait to see the finished product. We're going to wait for this to come to the boil. While we're doing that, we're taking another quick break, but there's still so much more coming your way right here on Wake Up Nigeria.
You guys, this was just about Irasta and Grandma now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know, Sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for real?
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh, and that's on period.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always legit.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jez is right. What you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Entertainment for me, first of all, I say is a vocation, is work for me, is a way of life that brings about merriment, relaxation, and it's happiness. It's everything good put together. Anything at all just to make you happy, give you joy, make you laugh, make you dance. Entertainment is a way of life for AY.
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and
All right. Back. We always do that.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Mary.
Happy New Year. Great to have you back.
Yes, Happy New Year. Oh, it's so great to be back with you, ladies.
She makes us feel old, like we've been here since Monday.
I don't understand.
Well, I've been here since.
Well, I've been here since Monday.
Well,
so, yeah.
I still feel very fresh. I'm still in holiday mode.
Go back.
I should go back?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah, but we'll just have a conversation
What does
as
that
to
mean?
what portion of your salary I'll help you.
Salary
Just
that's
share it around.
extremely important at this time, right?
January is so long. After
I
all
don't
the Oblate
understand.
December.
The longest month of the year. Are
You know
joking?
what I always say to myself? People dirty December, and then January Joneses them. They should be hashtag Jonesing this January because
good one.
all the dirty you've done, will clear.
Gosh. A lot of people's eyes have cleared for
fact,
different reasons.
I mean,
yeah, and so I was having a conversation with someone regarding friendships recently, and how over time your circles eventually evolve or change. And I mentioned the fact that there was actually a girlfriend of mine that refused to be on my bridal train. Right?
Okay.
She's still a friend of mine now, but she didn't feel the need. She didn't feel obliged to, you know. And I kind of got it later on, but at that point, I'm like, why are you saying no to me? Like, did we fight? But eventually, I realized that she just had a lot going on. She had goals. She wanted to go to school. There was a lot of things she was doing. And I was being sentimental at that point in time. Now, years after we've, reconnected, we're still good friends. Well, friends, we're not as tight as we used to be. And that happens to a lot of people. There are a lot of people that eventually leave your circle gradually as you grow older. Now, there was a post tagged New Year Reflections by Ira Star's mom. And she was talking about how she cut off 3 friends years ago. And I was just wondering if it was a conversation we could have about, this new year, new me. What are the things you are doing differently, especially with regards to friendships? Mary?
You guys should not always pass it to me
Why?
this year. Roommate,
Why?
let's hear your thoughts.
Oh, why can't I pass it to you?
Because I have a lot to say. I won't describe myself as a good friend.
Wow.
That's the honest truth. I've always been a loner to
You're
the
a
point
really good
that
friend to me, Mary.
that's actually a surprise.
Good friend to me.
It's the reason I don't call anyone my friend per se, because for me, friendship involves work.
Yes.
And unfortunately,
Dedication,
I have a lot going on. I can't give in that work. There are certain friends I've had since childhood or secondary school or university that if they ring me up right now, I'm going to war with them. But I've not spoken to them in 5-10 years. And I'm not kidding. Like, I have, there's Ikepo.
Are you really going to mention
I'm
names?
not kidding. There's Damilola Oladoshu. There's Beyonce Aliyu.
Wow.
There's Dupe Caxton Martins. And I think there's one more person, yes. I'm not kidding, no. See, honestly, these are friends that we've not spoken in years.
Yeah.
Not because they didn't even try to keep in touch, but because I'm terrible at it.
Oh, Mary.
But if they call me today that they want anything from me, they don't need to ask twice. So when people talk about friends and how this friend did not do this thing, I've always felt like, why are you demanding so much from someone who also has things going on in their lives? I mean, a lot of people will say, I cut this person off because of this. Everybody is in your life for a reason. You just need to know how to compartmentalize each person.
I'm going to compartmentalize you now.
So
I'll hold you.
You know what I was going to say?
Rume, talk to us.
Mary, I mean, I really appreciate your honesty, and I think you're a good friend. You're just maybe being too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
But then, even if you think you're not a good friend, you're an honest friend. You know where you're at. You know what you can give. And and a lot of people lack that. A lot of people try to, like, you know, just gloss around things and say, oh, but I'm a good friend to you. For me, right, I don't have a big circle of friends. I've just never had a big circle of friends. And speaking about compartmentalizing, I do have, I call it my inner court friends and my outer court friends. So, you know, there are people who are like your acquaintances, but then they just move a little bit, they're just tighter than an acquaintance. Those are my outer court friends. But then they are my life partners, people I know I'm doing life with. I want my kids to grow up with their kids. These are like my core friends. And sometimes people slip up. So even if you slip up, I would give you that grace, and I expect you to also give me that grace. But then if it's a toxic friendship, sometimes you need to wake up and say, you know what, I'm not doing it again. And this is what New Year Reflections is all about.
Yeah, cutting people off because there's a... So the definition of toxic is different for different people.
Yeah.
Some people consider maybe one party is giving, and not receiving enough, being toxic.
Why are you expecting to receive from a friend?
When I say not I mean receiving enough, and not financially. Not financially.
Look,
receiving enough attention. Receiving enough.
Kind of seems
this is my thought.
I have to give you.
No.
Give me.
So if, for instance, you call me at 11 p.m. because maybe your boyfriend left you, and I'm there with you till 3 a.m.
And then when it happens to you as well.
And then that same thing, God forbid, happens to that same person.
They're compartmentalizing. You know, this kind of friend is not the empathetic type.
Wow.
Put the person in this box.
Wow.
I mean, see, everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. That friend you cut off now might actually be the one that is very good with making connections that could help your life.
Yeah.
The fact that the person was not available to answer your call when you wanted it or whatever does not mean that is the end of the friendship.
You've already talked about the fact that friendships are work.
They are work.
You have to put a lot in. So it's like a deposit. You have to deposit something before you can
And that's why I said, if you know that you're not into the old depositing and trying to get from it thing, stay on your own. You know these people are your friends, but don't expect so much.
I even want to hear what Chef Betta has to say before I, chip in a little bit.
Chef Betta came with two friends in the building.
Sisters, actually.
They're sisters, They're sisters.
Well, my best friend.
Your best friend and your sister.
We've been friends since high school.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, I don't think you are part of this conversation right now.
No, because she complains a lot about communication, just like what she said. I'm very, very terrible with communicating, right? I try, but like at the same time, I just feel like I have a lot going on, and I think you should understand that I have a lot going on. So I would show up for you when you need me to, but then when I cannot show up, I don't want you to get mad or come
or hold it against
me or anything. So I'm not that friend is always in your face and always want to communicate. No, I actually
kind of also feel like social media has sort of sensationalized these friendships. Now you see some people that create content together, they're always going on, spa dates, hanging out at the mall. I just feel like y'all got too much time on your hands. That's the truth. I feel like if you are you are working and you're focused on your goals and all that.
No, but you can you can focus on your goals, and you just still want to appreciate your friendship. You want to go out together. Like I said, life partners. And when I was speaking about toxic friendship, it's not a one time when the person did not pick your call or whatever. There are people who expect you always, 99% of the time, but then they're not ready to give you 20%. So when you see it over and over again, and I know that we're talking about something, but we haven't even gone to what it is that we're speaking about. Because it was Ira Star's mom who talked about how she cut out 3 friends, and for different reasons. One of which was confidentiality. And she said she would tell her friend something, her friend would go and discuss it with her husband. And I know that one time Toke Makinwa also brought up this conversation where everybody had to react to, I can't be telling you something in confidence, and then you go and tell it to the entire world. Fine, I know you love your husband, but come on, my gist should not be your gist that you are using to do pillow talk. Why?
Wow.
Yeah, but it's true.
See, I understand all that you guys are saying, but I'm reiterating that. For me, it's about understanding the moment you decide to call someone your friend, you need to understand that person.
So in this case, what would you do?
In that case, I'll be like,
I'm not telling you anything.
I know the things I tell you that, and I know the things I will not tell you.
A true friend
it's as easy as that.
Holds your secrets, right? Holds them. However, a true friend might not be obligated to keep them. Not obligated to keep them because there is that understanding that he's my husband now. If I'm really your friend, you understand that my husband and I are tight. And we have, so there are, these conversations actually happen.
Is at times like this that I accept that honestly, it's at times that I accept I'm weird. Like, you are the type that wants to have pillow talk with your husband. Fine, you will get information to gist with your husband.
Wow.
I'm not the type who is ever ashamed of anything. I don't have regrets. I've always believed everything I do in life happened for a reason and it's part of what shaped me. 2, the one I wanted to post on social media on January 1 was, God, please, this year, give me the power of shame. Like, let me be able to say, you know this thing that people will say, I cannot be found here. Or it can't be me. And so, because of that, I don't have expectations from people. I try not to. The one person I started having expectation from about a couple of years ago, I was let down last year. And so because of that, I've gone back into my shell that maybe I'm the type that I can
bring
live.
You out again.
Okay,
like I live without expecting anything from anybody.
There was something else that happened,
living.
right? The second friend, she said her husband was calling her while she was in he was in London, and he's like, why is your husband calling me? I'm not friends with your husband. I'm friends with you.
As with your husband, I am.
I don't even know. No, maybe it's just friendship. But then there's that thing of you know, see finish, or maybe
too much access.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so why is your husband? And for some people, even with my friends, if I know that you're dating someone, I'm 10 feet away because I don't even want you to think anything or suspect
But if it's
anything.
if it's a true friend,
because you don't want to put them in a situation where they are not. Where they don't trust you as much. They're like, why is my husband we're friends with you? Why is my husband telling you things?
But if it's truly your friend, right? If it's truly your friend, that conversation should be had with your friend. Like, okay, please, I'm not really comfortable with your husband calling me. I want you to call me. I should be able to tell you that as my friend. I wish we had more time for this conversation.
Cool with you being friends with
yes.
Oh God.
And my friend's husband was my husband is friends with so many people that
are your friends.
In fact, that are better friends with our friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's nothing.
It's by the special grace of God.
Okay.
There are secrets I don't know.
Let's stay away from that.
But then if it was an insecure woman, then it's not. Okay, the third one was they were married and she had endured for 20 years and she said, oh, Shagun did not buy this.
She wasn't
Shagun
a
did
good
not
friend
buy
with
this.
that person.
Yes, she wasn't a good friend to that person because you should be able
sometimes
to
people need
someone
an outlet. She wasn't a good friend to that person.
All right, so we would love to hear your thoughts on this particular conversation. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tag us WakeUpNigeria TVCE on Instagram. We would love to hear your thoughts. We'll be taking another quick break, but there is still more right here on Wake Up Nigeria.
See you soon.
In the beating heart.
Hope alive. We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silent.
Even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith, believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth unafraid to rise, rewriting the story of our tomorrow. Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land. Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
to keep building, to keep hoping.
All right, it's the second hour of Wake Up Nigeria, and we hope you've enjoyed the first hour. We also hope you enjoyed our conversation on friendship and what's up and about. Well, this second hour is definitely curated for you, and we want you to stay on top of mind in everything that we do. So we're definitely curating it for you. Now, do not be boastful, because we are your numero uno. So we just like to, put our shoulder pad a little bit right here. And so we still have a lot for you. So make sure you stay glued to your screen. Now, we have Titi and Mary in the kitchen with Chef Betta as well. How is it going?
It's going really well, I guess.
Rice pudding is on the fire.
Is it almost ready?
Yes, it is.
I can smell the cinnamon.
Ready. Almost ready.
Yeah.
Almost.
Nice. I've had rice pudding only twice in my life.
Did you like it?
And I'm not quite sure whether I liked it. Because
maybe you're going to change your mind.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe I can make you change your mind.
Let's see. It's
okay, can you open the pot? Let's see what's going on in there. Let's see. Oh, it's actually reduced the...
Yeah.
It's actually reduced by the lot.
Yeah, the rice is going to absorb the milk.
Wow. Okay. All right. So we're going to see this later on.
Yeah, fun fact, I've never had rice pudding before.
You've never had it?
First time.
She said she's never had it.
I'm a bit, do I want to I don't like things that are like a bit mushy, so nah. But I would try it.
Don't worry, I'll have your part.
The day you have dental drama, God forbid, you would need something.
It's okay. Don't loud it. Don't worry.
Dental drama is giving me old people, and me, I'm a youngin right here. I'm a Gen Z baby, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Millennial for me, Gen Z. All right, now remember that you can catch us live on YouTube at TVC Entertainment, or make sure you download the TVC app on Apple and Google Play stores to watch the show. So ensure that you're going with us at every point. Now, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC on all of our social media platforms at TVC Entertainment _. Now, let's look at what we have for you. So, of course, you already know that Chef Betta is still in the kitchen, and she's making that sumptuous rice pudding that I cannot wait to taste for the first time. So, we'll see how that goes. And on wellness, we're joined with Essa Golden. She's a fitness professional whose work focuses on quality movement, consistency, and using fitness as a tool for long-term physical and mental resilience. She will be discussing New Year wrong foundations while your workout isn't working. And for a final conversation, we're joined with Caroline Hutchins. She's a distinguished Scottish-Nigerian actress, film producer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist whose career has spanned more than 2 decades. She's appeared in numerous films as well as the reality TV show The Real Housewives of Lagos. Her multifaceted career reflects a commitment to creative excellence, entrepreneurship, and humanitarian service. She'll be right here on our couch. Well, another beautiful hour just for you, and we cannot wait to see how it turns out. All right, we'll go on a short break now, but we'll see you right after this.
It is time for the news update on Wake Up Nigeria. I am Mary Basha Alimi. Now we start off with security. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shuaibu, says the Nigerian Army will deploy additional troops to Niger State to curb the rising threat of terrorism. He disclosed this at the opening of the 2026 Training and Doctrine Command Conference. Senior reporter Chenemi Bamayi reports.
The renewed commitment follows recent deadly attacks on communities, including the killing of residents in Kaswandaji village, Agwara local government area of Niger State. Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Wahid Shaibu says the army is acting on President Bola Tinubu's directive to flush out terrorists and secure the release of abducted persons.
Now, for the recent wave of attacks in Niger State, you know that the landmass of Niger State is one of the largest we have. And we are looking at it and how we are going to, do various deployments just to curtail those waves of attacks. In doing that, we'll be looking at our deployments here in Niger State and how we can either have a troop surge or we can leverage various technology inputs to how it will impact positively on the various operations that the troops down here are conducting. And I believe that once that is done, it will stem the tides of attacks in Niger State.
He said this at the Training and Doctrine Command of the Nigerian Army 5-day conference, themed Enhancing Nigerian Army Operational Outcomes through Effective Training and Doctrine Implementation. Commander of TRADOC, Major General Peter Mala, says the conference is aimed at strengthening operational effectiveness, which will provide framework to guide counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency.
Which serves as our professional blueprint and intellectual foundational, will continue to guide our training, shape our operational outcome. It is imperative that the doctrine remains dynamic, relevant, and responsive to emerging threats.
While the Army headquarters focuses on policy formation, the Chief of Army Staff stresses that difficult questions must be asked to ensure training and doctrine translate into real results on the battlefield.
How would you encourage adaptive thinking in the students that pass through your various institutions? What are your plans for churning out combat-ready troops from our training institutions? How do you build resilience in our troops? How do you encourage joint and most-agency cooperation mindset the troops that pass through your training institutions?
The Training and Doctrine Command is the Nigerian Army's strategic think tank. It is expected that at the outcome of this conference, the issues of operations in the Army and how the fight will be carefully taken care of. Chanemi Bami, TVC News, Mina.
To foreign news now, Colombia's Foreign Minister Rosa Yolanda Villavicencio has warned that her country would answer any breach of its sovereignty with a military response in the wake of threats from United States President Donald Trump. At a news conference on Tuesday, Ms. Villavicencio said under international law, countries have the right to self-defense should they be attacked. According to her, if such aggression were to occur, the military must defend the national territory and the country's sovereignty. Her comments come as Latin America grapples with the aftermath of the U.S. military attack on Venezuela in the early hours of Saturday, which resulted in dozens of deaths and the abduction of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores. In announcing the attack, Trump on Saturday put the Latin American region on notice, describing the Western Hemisphere as his sphere of influence. He added that the military operation should serve as a warning to anyone who would threaten American sovereignty or endanger American lives. Talking sports now, the Super Eagles return to training following the impressive win over the Mambas of Mozambique in the Africa Cup of Nations round of 16. And away from that, Chelsea have announced, okay, I'll just go back to that, okay? The Super Eagles, of course, talking about the training following the impressive win in the Africa Cup of Nations round of 16. Now a brace from Talisman, Victor Osimhen, and further strikes from Ademola Lookman and Eko Adams sealed the Super Eagles' win over the Mambas. Despite speculations in the media about threatening to quit the team, Osimhen was involved in the team's recovery session just as Ademola Lookman was. Now, 25 players were involved in the team's training session as defender Ryan Alibiosu continues to recuperate from the leg injury he sustained against the Cranes of Uganda, while forward Eko Adams missed the session, having been granted permission to leave the team's camp to be with his mother in the hospital. Nigeria will take on Algeria in the quarterfinals of the Africa Cup of Nations in Marrakech. Head coach Eric Chelle commended his team's performance while disclosing all team disputes will be resolved within the team.
If we want to be ambitious, we have to continue to improve and to keep this quality in the pitch. My job now is to keep the player keep the player very focused about their training session and their behavior. What happened in the pitch will stay in the group. I don't need to tell you what happened or what will happen.
Personally, just thinking about the team winning. Now we're in the quarterfinals, so our next opponent is going to be another strong team. For us to keep the same mentality and keep the same drive, and hopefully we'll have the whole of Morocco supporting us as well.
Outside Africa, Chelsea have announced the appointment of Liam Rossegnon as the club's new head coach. The 41-year-old has signed a contract until 2032 and replaces Enzo Maresca following the Italian's departure on New Year's Day. Maresca left Stamford Bridge 18 months into his reign after his relationship with the club's hierarchy broke down and his position was viewed as untenable. Rossegnon will take charge of Saturday's FA Cup third-round tie at Championship side Charlton Athletic. Callum McFarlane, who presided over a 1-1 draw at Manchester City on Sunday, will oversee Wednesday's Premier League game at Fulham, although Rossegnon will watch on from the stands. And those are the updates this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. There's so much more to come. Just stay with us. We'll be right back.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shape it all. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Welcome back and Happy New Year. New year, new you, right? Oh, well, let's adjust that. New year, better you. On Wellness this morning, we are joined by S.A. Golden. Now, she's a fitness professional whose work focuses on quality movement, consistency, and using fitness as a tool for long-term physical and mental resilience. Today, we're talking about the new year and wrong foundations. Today, we want to find out why your workout isn't working. Welcome to the show, S.A.
Hi, Titi.
All right. So first of all, a lot of people don't think of females as workout instructors. I want to start with that. Have you had to battle with any of that drama?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I think here in Nigeria, people are more enthusiastic about female trainers.
Okay.
Yes, not
All right.
really.
Okay. So you've not had any challenges with anyone saying, oh, I think I'll just have a guy train me. Have you had that before?
As a female professional, you have to struggle with having to push the guys away from you.
Oh.
You have to be very strategic with whom you are deciding to train.
Okay, I think that's another conversation for another day.
Right.
But we are here with some equipment in front of us. I know people can see it right here on set. What do we have in front of us here? This big one.
This big one is a barbell. So
Okay.
this is obviously makeshift barbell.
Yeah.
And these are called dumbbells.
Dumbbells. Okay, so the smaller ones are dumbbells and this is a barbell. Fantastic. So when it comes to workouts not working,
yes,
what do you think people are doing wrong exactly?
Okay, so there are two kinds of people when you walk into a gym, actually. There are the people who call themselves gym bros, gym girlies.
Okay.
They come to the gym every day,
Mhm.
they lift, and
Yeah.
they're used to doing these moves.
Yeah.
Their body is already, formed designed into what they're actually trying to achieve. Okay. And then there are the newbies.
Okay.
And the returnees,
Okay.
people who, they've been away for a long time, they're
Yeah.
coming back to the gym, and there's this, I have to, meet the expectations of the already certified, experienced gym members. So that's where we have the challenge. The ego lifting, the rush sets, and all that.
Okay, when you say rush sets, what do you mean by rush sets? I don't know what that means.
So for example, I'll give you a scenario. You walk in the gym. There's a gym bro. He's lifting 4 plates on his deadlift.
Okay.
And you look over. He's a big chest. I have a big chest too. I'll just go ahead and do what he's doing.
Okay.
Not knowing that he's had time to progressively train himself to become a 4-plate lifter.
Okay.
So you go ahead and you say, he's doing it, I'm going to do it too.
Okay.
And then you end up breaking your back.
Oh, wow.
On your first day.
And then you're like, I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing it. All right. So now I know that we have the equipment here in front of us, but
Yes.
there are some people that believe women shouldn't be lifting weights. You've probably had that conversation once or twice.
Yes.
So what do you say to people like that?
Yeah, I have people tell me all the time, what are you training for? The Olympics?
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, actually, women should be lifting weights.
Why?
If there is any myth that we want to destroy, it is that women shouldn't be lifting weights because muscle is the organ of life. Okay. So the more muscle you have as you age, the better your quality of life is.
Okay.
The more motion that you can, create as you move through life, and the better you age gracefully.
All right.
With more muscle.
Like, you look amazing, by the way. I love the form you are. You don't look like masculine or anything. You look really nicely, what's the term? Toned, right? And that's what I want to achieve, and that's why you're here to show me what's going on. All right, so this barbell, I want to conquer this barbell this morning. So you're going to show me how to lift
Yeah,
this?
you will be one of those people that I would say calm down.
Calm down? I should calm down.
Calm down.
Okay. Let's do this. It doesn't look too big now. I can do this. All right. So show me exactly what I need to do.
So for a first-time person at the gym, I wouldn't recommend using any kind of weights at all.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend, but obviously I'm going to show you how to use weights.
Sure.
But for a first-time returning person to the gym, don't use any weights.
Okay.
Try to use your body weight.
Okay.
Learn how to move your body gracefully first in the gym. That will take anywhere between 1 to 6 weeks.
What if there's nobody like you to advise me and I just want to lift it? What should I do?
Okay, what you should do is that you should pay attention to your form. And you should, there are 3 things actually. It's form, it's mind and muscle connection, and it's making sure you're doing the proper workout for your body.
All right.
So There's mind-muscle connection. You have to be thinking about the muscle that you're working out. So in doing a deadlift, I want to think about my quads, I want to think about my hamstrings, I want to think about my glute muscles.
Okay, so you need to use simple English for that. Quads are what again?
The quads are your thigh muscles.
Thigh muscles here?
They're all the way, there are 3 of them, they're all the way in the front of your thighs. And then the hamstrings at the back.
The back? Okay.
Yes, the back.
All right.
And then the glutes is all the way.
Yeah, everybody knows the glutes. I got loads of glutes. All right, so I actually wish I had more glutes. I have a little bit more fat than glutes. But, so, you're saying I should focus on this, but is it not my hand I'm using to lift? Why am I focusing here?
You're not actually using your hand. You're using the muscle. The muscle you're thinking about is the one you're using.
Okay, so
though your hand is going to be doing, yes, it's a mental thing. So you focus on the proper form. So for a deadlift, you want to make sure you're hinging properly. You want to make sure you don't have any arches on your back. You want to make sure that you have a straight angle. And so if I'm looking at you from the side, I should see a straight angle.
Okay,
not
coming
this,
up.
not that, but a straight angle.
On your back.
On your back.
All right, so you're going to have to do that again, but with the weight now. Could we turn it to the side so that you can show us the proper angle?
Sure, yeah.
All right, so you're lifting.
So that's the proper way to actually pick up weights.
Okay.
So you never actually do this.
You never do that?
Yes, you always have to hinge at your knee and pick up the weights.
Seriously? I've been doing this wrong my whole life. All right, so could you show that one more time, please?
Okay, so you want to make sure that there's, the proper hinge at your knee.
Yeah.
There's an angle from your back all the way through your waist.
Okay.
And you pick up.
You pick up from the front, not from the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
This for a deadlift. So if I was going to work out my back muscles, I would do this.
Okay. All right.
But because I'm working out my glutes.
So nobody, please go ahead and do the motion.
Okay. So
a few times.
Make sure your chin is tucked into your chest.
Okay.
Because that way there's less pressure on the back of your neck.
Okay. Go ahead. So that is the movement.
So you picked up the weight. Now we're gonna set up for the movement.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the movement. So it's not actually my arms or my back lifting this weight.
I'm getting up with the back of my legs up. So I'm squeezing those muscles.
Okay. In order to lift the weight.
Yes. So controlled motion, explosion up.
Interesting.
And then back down there.
Okay.
And explosion up.
All right, so I can see that, but I think I need to try it as well to see if I can feel what you're feeling. Because I can see your muscles tense at your legs, but I need you to show me whether I'm getting it right or not. So this motion you're talking about feels like a squat to me. I feel like it feels like a squat.
Any kind of movement where you're actually hinging at your knee can feel like a squat.
All right, so where am my hands gonna go?
So you put right there.
In front of my feet?
Yes.
All right.
So let your feet be...
So this is not the right way to pick it up?
No.
Okay, so correct me, please.
Okay, so let's work on your feet first.
Okay.
So we want to be shoulder
length apart?
Yes.
Okay.
And then your hands should be at the same point where your toes are facing.
Seriously. This is not what they taught me. Okay, so like this. And then what do I do?
I want you to we want to...
Okay.
Okay, so now let's work on the
movement.
Yeah, on the movement. Yes.
Should I put it down?
So hinge at your knee.
Oh.
Okay. So there, right there.
Okay, I felt that.
I would say the first thing I would have you do. Is maybe a lunge. So that we can work without the weight, so that we can work on your hinging movements.
Right. Okay.
And then train you into being able to.
So the lunges I know are like this.
Yes.
One leg at a time. All right. So show me the lunge. Let's see.
So a lunge, it's typical.
Go ahead. Yeah. Like that. Like that.
Yes.
So this.
Yes.
Am I there?
You're almost there.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You almost made it.
Almost. Am I supposed to go to the floor?
But you're going to have to train yourself. You see, this is what I'm saying about new people want to come in the gym and just I can lunge.
Okay.
Here's my lunge. And we actually have to train you into the movement, yes. Okay. Because it's not something that your body is currently used to.
All right, so let me try with what I felt at my knee just now to replicate what you showed me.
So here's a different option. So you can actually do a deadlift with the dumbbells.
Okay.
And it actually helps too.
Okay. All right. Let's show the dumbbells. These dumbbells are right
use
here.
more weight with the dumbbells, and you get
one hand or two hands?
Two hands.
Okay.
So I'll show you.
All right. Go ahead. So we have just about 90 seconds to do this. So show me.
Okay.
What you mean? Go ahead.
So there.
All right. So those.
You always pick up your weights that way.
Okay.
And so with this, I want to put them at my side.
At your side, okay.
And then go all the way straight down.
And go all the way down, okay.
Explosion up.
All right, beautiful. All right, all the way down.
Explosion up.
But you're using your thigh muscles to bring yourself up again.
You are thinking about your thigh muscles.
Yeah.
You're thinking about your hamstrings, and you're working with them mentally.
Okay. So the muscles you're thinking about are the ones you're actually working out. Okay.
Yes.
So it's sort of your brain connecting with your muscles at this
point. Like we're having a conversation now. I'm thinking about the words I'm saying.
Okay.
So I have to be thinking about the muscle that I'm using.
Building. Okay.
Yes.
All right, fantastic. These dumbbells look easy now. So let me try this. Let me try this one. Encourage me.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's see. So what I saw you do was this is the hinge, right? Correct my back. What's my back doing? My back is not doing the right thing?
Let us first of all work on you going down. So
okay.
So go down.
Okay.
So push your glute muscles back.
Oh.
Yes.
I should push my butt in.
So you're not yeah. So you're not necessarily like bending over, you're like pushing it back this way. So this stays as it is while your butt muscles go all the way back.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! This is a completely different workout. Oh my gosh!
This will be an example of what not to do.
Wow! Thank you very much for that. All right, so I actually was trying to engage those muscles.
Yes.
And I did feel a difference. And I don't feel any stress here at all.
Yes, you don't. You won't feel the stress on your arms when you use the muscle that is supposed to be used.
Okay, well, I wish we could keep going on this, but why your workout isn't working is going to continue throughout the month of January right here on Wake Up Nigeria. SA Golden will be back next week to give us a few more tips, and hopefully, I can look like her before the end of the month. Is that possible?
I
love your honesty. All right, I'm on TV, but I am going to be working on myself. New year, better me. Hopefully you'll join us. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? When we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Baba.
You dey chop for this side.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we dey give you wetin dey sup for inside we country. Yes, so keep it locked.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Come to Wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here. Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, January 15, 1929. The son of a Baptist minister, King received a doctorate degree in theology and in 1955 helped organize the first major protest of the African American civil rights movement, the successful Montgomery bus boycott. King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He advocated civil disobedience.
And for a final conversation this morning on Wake Up Nigeria, we have Carolina Hutchins. She is a distinguished Scottish-Nigerian actress, film producer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist whose career has spanned more than 2 decades. Now, she has appeared in numerous films as well as the reality television show The Real Housewives of Lagos. Beyond entertainment, though, she has conglomerates with interests spanning real estate, construction, interior design, and luxury homeware. Her multifaceted career reflects commitment to creative excellence, entrepreneurship, and humanitarian service. It is indeed a pleasure to have you in the studio with us this morning.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good morning.
And you look so good. White is definitely your color.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Me too.
All right. So when we talk about Carolina Hutchins, we talk about a lady with many sides and many names. Now, we've known you as Carolina Ekanem. We've known you as Caroline Danjuma. And now you're Carolina Hutchins. Is there a reason for the name changes, especially from Ekanem? I would have thought you would have gone back to Ekanem. Tell us more about this, the names.
Ekanem is my grandmother's name. Yes, not my biological name. My name is Carolina Hutchins, Carolina Odwakabasi Hutchins.
Okay.
And that's my father's name. But when I went into entertainment, I wanted to give credit to my grandmother who raised me. And so the only way I could do that was just to add a name to my name. And another thing was my first movie was with Chico Ejiro.
Yeah.
And when I did my audition, may he so rest in perfect peace, when I did my audition, he said if I used Carolina Hutchins and the way I spoke, well, I still speak, I would be a complete foreigner. So he wanted to integrate me into the system. He was literally my father in the industry in Hollywood. So I decided to use that name. But my real name is Carolina Hutchins. And as you well know, I was married, and my marital name was Danjuma.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is interesting.
So
I never
now-
knew your name was Hutchins. Everybody knew you as
All
Carol.
my certificate is Hutchins, literally.
Wow.
So that Ekanem is an entertainment name.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So now you've gone back to your real government name.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Now, tell us about 2 decades in the entertainment industry, but you've been able to diversify. You've been able to, when they say multiple streams of income, I feel like that is you personified,
Yes, yes.
right? Tell us a bit about that.
Entertainment literally was, for me, was just a talent and a hobby that became a profession. I wanted to be in an oil and gas industry, and I studied geography and regional planning in uni.
Wow.
And I actually wanted to be a neurologist. Yes, but my grandmom, you know how African grandparents can be. She said it would take away all my time. I still wish I could be a doctor to today. And then I wanted to be a lawyer, and she said, "Oh, you'll be arguing too much." May her soul rest in peace. She's so sweet. And so I studied geography because I was very good in geography. And when I finished, during that time of being in the university, I developed the talent, the love for modeling. I started with modeling. From modeling, I went into acting. And acting was literally by chance, really, because it was my friend that was going for the audition. And she said, why don't you try it? And I tried it, and I loved it, yeah. My first movie, which was Deadly Kiss. And that was it. Initially, I was very shy. I'm a very shy, reserved person, naturally. So I really didn't see myself acting. But Chico Ejiro was a pleasant man. He took his time to teach me. And the actors that I was with on set, Jim Ike and anti-eukarya. They were very pleasant to me on set. So it made it really fun and easy to, go into it. But did I really want to do it as a profession? No. Along the line, I just fell in love with it.
Oh. You know, when she said 2 decades, I thought to myself, there's this thing about when you start a career early, and when people say, oh, this person has been in it for so long, there's this belief the person is so and so age. However, you're 38?
I'm 38 years old.
You're 38 years
by the grace of God.
And so when you talk about 2 decades, it means that she started as a teenager.
Yeah. Yes, I did start as a teenager.
Now, that takes me to something that a lot of people are very curious about. Now, you have 3 children. And I'm wondering if there was probably an issue sometime, or maybe it's due to your experiences, that you set up Hopeville. Because I know Hopeville was originally, it's an NGO she has, by the way.
Yes.
It's originally to help women with childbearing difficulties and all.
And
was it something
was
it something personal to you?
Yes, it was. It was. So while I was growing up, I happened to, meet close families and also people around going through childbearing difficulties, stillbirth and the rest, as a young girl. And afterwards, my love for those that are in need came from my grandmom. That was how she raised me. I saw a woman who was a teacher who would share her salary with the neighbors, who would sponsor children in her school to school. So that was how I was brought up, that what you have, you also give out. And along the line, being with her, she had a friend or two that died during childbirth. She had one, her best friend died from sickle cell during childbirth. And so I could see the whole issue around women, and I said to myself, this is what I want to go into, give hope to women that are going through childbearing difficulties, fibroid issues, which is very common with African women, and also children with birth defects as well. So I've been to hospitals. I'm very, compassionate. I have so much empathy for children. I love children. I think the only career that I'm yet to, take on is being a teacher myself. But I prefer the kindergarten section.
Those are malleable.
I really love children. So giving back to children, giving them that comfort, giving them that hope, because they are our future tomorrow, is something that I said, I really want to be a part of. I want to be able. So I started running Hopeville Foundation by myself, no investor, from my own quota, from my companies, more or less like a CSR from my company. Not until last year did I open Hopeville Foundation to anyone that was really interested. But so Hopeville Foundation started in 2006. So over almost 2 decades, we have done incredibly well. International awards, local awards as well, and even given my company the recognition that it deserves as a CSR, top 50 CSR in Nigeria by the Guardian newspaper. So we've done quite well. We have 9 adopted children, partially adopted, whose parents have mental issues. So we still take care of the parents as well. We hope to expand when it comes to the children as well. So we've been sending them to school. Their upkeep and everything is literally on us. And also we welcome anybody. We did Feed Lagos campaign last year, and 2 years ago we did that Feed Lagos campaign, and we hope to cut across Africa in general and provide to as many women as we can, to as many children as we can, and to as many people as we can.
I've been really curious about Hopeville because I know the story behind it. And so I was thinking, because I know you got married early. You were about 19 when you got married.
I was 18 when I got married.
So I thought it had something to do with maybe you had issues then, but to hear that it's even born out of people around you, that's really commendable.
Most especially my grandmother.
And well done. That's a huge thing to actually do. Like, it's amazing how you're passionate about people, compassionate rather, and you just want to give back. And not a lot of people have that. So it's kudos to you for you to do that. But let's know, is there any other thing you're working on currently, any project to expect, especially because this is a new year, it's 2026?
Well, just like you said, I am someone that likes to venture into quite a few things. I like to create an avenue for people to, create skills And I like creating job as well for opportunities
Mm-hmm.
for people. I've been running, I have 2 other companies, by the way. Hutchings Limited, actually 3. Hutchings Limited, which is my construction company. Now our construction company, as I have also opened it to other directors and shareholders that are interested. So we've been building properties since 2012 and providing, homes for families and newly wedded people, family members, and, just providing a functional space for people. And now we have also launched Carolina Hutchings Homes, CH Homes bedding line, manufacturer of mattresses, pillows, bed sheets from Egypt, from the farm to the factory, 100% cotton.
Egyptian
proudly
cotton.
African, by the way, Egyptian cotton. So we are very happy to showcase our journey to our clients, to families, to friends, to show you that we are very high on quality. And as much as we're high on quality, the brand is also an affordable brand, affordable luxury brand as well. So your investment is, you get a good return on your investment. You're not questioning where this fabric is coming from, where if it's really cotton or polyester. So we're very big on that as well.
That's commendable.
And then we have another company called Design Collective, which is now in partnership, direct partnership with Egypt. We bring in building materials, sanitary wares, tiles, and all that. And that we are officially launching Design Collective this year and Carolina Hutchings Homes this year as well.
Congratulations. So you're soft-spoken, and so it's easy. I think I saw somewhere you said you were being taken for granted. I believe on The Real Housewives as well. We really have to talk about that because you've been when the show started. I mean, from season 1 to 2 and now 3.
Yeah, you left in season 2 and then you came back in season 3.
Yes.
Yeah. All through, even when you were not there, you were still being talked about. I mean, you've always been the talk of the show. Is it that people misunderstand you, or because you're soft-spoken, they think you're a pushover and then you feel like you need to assert yourself? Or what exactly is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about?
I think it's what you've just said. People tend to misunderstand me because they want to misunderstand me. And the focus here, which I now understand how to handle better, is that I used to focus on those that misunderstand me than those that used to understand me. So when I focus on those that misunderstand me, it creates this bubble and this, it's so loud, it's louder than those. I have a huge follower fan base, and I've decided to focus on them rather. I believe no matter what you do, good or bad, if people want to think of you in a specific way, they will, even if you try to change the narrative. So yes, I'm a very soft-spoken person. I'm an introvert. I'm really very shy. I like to focus on my work and taking care of people through my NGO, or just making sure that I give out quality products to my clients. On a normal day, you won't really, I'm just very laid back, literally, just focused.
Yeah,
literally.
But of course, I'm sure everybody wants to know what's the dynamics right now with the ladies of The Real Housewives, because of course when we watched season 1, you had issues with Laura KG. We saw that when you came back in season 3, you guys were about being friends again. And of course, there is also Chioma Good Hair, the relationship with Chioma Good Hair. So with all of that, there was a bit of basketball, if I can say, with Dabota as well. So 3 ladies, even Toyin Lawani, Iyabo, Joe, all the ladies. What's the dynamics now? What is the situation with all of you? Are you still friends with them? Is this something that you're, saying, let me just assert myself in something else that I love, which is caring for people? Or we just want to know, what's up?
Okay, first thing first, the word friendship is very big for me. The word friendship comes with trust and loyalty and honesty. Exactly. I don't just throw around the word friendship. So I would say they're my acquaintance. They're my colleagues. I probably would just, for me, my kids are my friends. And then maybe I have 1 or 2 people I don't call them friends, I call them sisters. But for the Real Housewife ladies, they are my colleagues. and I observe. Now, when you see me tilting towards someone, is because the energy they give to me, it's actually what I can resonate with. So I'm someone that what you give to me, I amplify. I do not say, and I like to speak my mind. When I'm hurt, I tell you how I feel. But when I realize that you have chosen to misunderstand me and refuse to take accountability, I'm very big on accountability. I take accountability. I'm never ashamed to do that because I feel like we are all learning, we are growing, we are developing.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm also very big on women empowerment. I used to tell the women, and I'm sure they can, quote it again, no matter how much we have our disappointments, our arguments, we quarrel, I would never in any way, stop your bag. If I find an opportunity even behind you and I'm not speaking with you, I will still recommend you. Because it only takes a collective of women to shatter the glass ceiling. And I can't do it alone. I believe if I pull up a whole lot of women around me to be successful like I am, the day I decide to rest, I can still rely on those women.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I really can do it on my own. And I can't, the Real Housewives are literally just about 6 to 7 women. You can't just say you just want to be the star alone. You can't shine alone. It sounds easy, but really you still need the assistance of other women. We would continuously have our misunderstandings because we all come from different backgrounds. We are strangers, we are not adults, we are used to a certain pattern. We all have our life's principles. We've been hurt before, now we've learned. So it's not just easy to just say within 13 episodes, we are all going to be kumbaya. No, even with your siblings, you have issues. So where am I with the ladies? I respect them. These are ladies that are focused on their career. They are focused on breaking the glass ceiling. They're very hardworking women. They're beautiful women. I might not, gel, let me use the word gel. I might not really go well with some of their principles. I might not agree with them. Does not mean I can't coexist with them.
That's nice.
Do you understand? So I respect them. And I believe they respect me as well. And I've set my boundaries and I respect their boundaries as well. And I think that's where I would leave it.
That's a good one.
That's
I like
actually
it.
fair enough.
Yeah.
You know what? We need to go to the kitchen now because we have breakfast.
Oh,
for you.
Thank you.
So let's head straight to the kitchen.
All right,
because the chef is on standby with
Okay, thank you.
Titi there.
I did say that I wasn't comfortable around her friend. Spiritually, I wasn't comfortable. At no point in time did I mention poison. You served me, but you didn't eat. But the moment I saw her in your kitchen, my spirit left my soul. If she wants to twist it, that is her own tongue and her own mouth, and I don't give a damn about it.
But you're well, alive, happy, and subsequently after that event we had seen, you've exchanged a lot of pleasantries. You had invited me to your event. We had spoken on the phone at your event. There was still a lot of I love you and you never brought it up, and you bring up that kind of conversation on the table. That's serious. That's a serious.
It's the way she always goes.
Just watch it. Observe it.
Caroline is in the building. Oh wow! Amazing work with our chef. Honestly, chef, rice pudding is a blast from the past for me. And I love the fact that we're bringing it back. This is a fresh new dish for 2026 for a lot of people. You wouldn't have thought about it, but this is fresh and brand new. Caroline, please have a taste. You watched us make it earlier on.
Okay.
So please go ahead.
Okay. I welcome Jesus to the food as well.
Oh, amen.
Oh, it's got coconut flakes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And raisins.
Raisins, yeah.
Okay. You like it? Fantastic.
I just broke my fast because of rice pudding.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? It's lovely. Oh my God, this is so good. And I saw you cooking it while I was sitting over there.
Lovely.
Oh my God, this is so good. The cinnamon, the coconut flakes. Everything, it's so amazing. And the rice too is really soft and nice. It's not too Too creamy.
All right.
I really like that.
Well done, Chef Beta.
All right, and from there,
Yes.
we head for some music
We
to
have
go
a
with the food.
performer standing by. It's all yours.
Whenever I am away from you, distance between us about something. When I see the perfect soul, I feel it true. I dream your body sleeping in my arms, yeah. Oh, now come take all my time.